Debbie and Leslie and Louise. Sarah Jane's around here somewhere too.
Yeah. Okay. Mine just takes.
It just takes a minute before it. Well, there's like that delay, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't see me until it catches up.
Yeah. Are you on?
We've got some plans.
We got some plans.
We're doing some bumblebees today.
Ooh.
Bumblebees. Hi, Marie. Hello, hello. Fiona's here. Hi, Fee. How's it going? Hello from sunny England. Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Our friend Louise is heading back to London.
Hi, Victoria. How are you? Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, when do you leave? Saturday. So awesome. Okay, so I've had a question. Oh, hi, Susan. I've had a question from my friend Mac. Is Mac here yet? She wants me to go over this bumblebee. And as you can see, I've been playing with the bumblebees. Hold on, come around the camera here. I'll show you a bit better. If we can get it to... Can you show how to do the full cover on the cherry nails?
Sorry.
How would you start it? Yeah, for sure.
Here, but for some reason, I don't know, it's not coming up.
You're just not meant to be with me today.
I guess not.
Leslie is working on our new website, so she's
Yes.
a little busy. She's a busy little bee.
A busy little bee.
Oh, wow, what a groaner. I'm such a groaner. Oh, well. There's one thing I'm consistent, so.
Right?
Yeah, so we got these cute little bees. Hi, bee. Oh, it's nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Tagged you guys on my Insta of the set I did. Okay, Victoria, well, look. What did you do? Tell me what you did so I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I did this cute little flower. So this plate is PMC 77. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Mac's probably ordering the new polishes. Probably Susan's probably exactly what she's done. Oh, has she already? She's already done. She's done. She's way ahead of us. There she is. Hi, Mac. Hello, hello. So we're doing some bumblebees for you today, my friend. The ones from PMC 77. We've got this guy out here. So you can see I've been playing already. Mac has already. I love it. Yeah, the girls just said that, Mac. They're like, oh no, she's already got them. Don't you worry. Okay, so we've got a couple bumblebees on this PMC 77 plate. Now this plate is full of images that are basically that sort of watercolor type of layering where it's, I don't want to say hyper realistic, but a little bit more realistic. So these little bumblebees, as you can see, look pretty real. Yeah, it's the big 3-layer one. Okay, so this guy, this one, yeah? Good morning, Tammy Lee. Oh, you made it. Yay. Hi, Lauren. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let's do this bee, this big guy, the big buzzy one. So I actually did a video yesterday using this guy, and I did him with one of the daisies because I love these daisies too. Okay, so I'm peeling myself out from behind the camera here. And so the one that Mac wants me to do, probably do both of them quick here, but is this guy right here. So he's just 1, 2, 3. And what I did was I pulled out a couple of pretty yellows, and you can go like way more bright if you want. I love this. What have I got here? 135. I've got 233. And then of course, just a black. Or if you don't want them to be quite as harsh, you can go with more of just a charcoal gray. So 42 is the one that I pulled for that. And that is the difference between these two little guys here. So this guy's black and this guy's the charcoal gray. So really similar. This guy's just tiny bit softer, tiny bit. Okay, so let's pull one of these guys off here. So I've got a full nail to deal with. I'm trying to work on my own nails instead of on tips all the time. So I've done them plain, left them plain. Okay, we're doing the big guy. All right, so big guy first. I'm going to do, when you look at our little example, so they didn't do any of the bees how-to, but when you look at the example, we're seeing quite a bit of yellow, and the black is basically just kind of pulling it all together at the end, right? So decide, when you look here, your more solid part here, this layer, is what you're gonna see most of in that wing, right? And then you're just gonna put these teeny tiny little details with another yellow over top of that wing. So you're not gonna see them quite as much. So decide which one you want to be more bold. So I'm gonna go with, I want my darker color to be more bold. So I'm starting with that guy. And there's lots of details, so get right in there. Get right in there. Can you guys hear Leslie over there? Because she's far away from
Yeah, keep talking.
She's talking into her phone. God, I love you. Oh, honestly, I say it every time. I have the best job. Okay, so here's this first one. And I'm just going straight from the plate, straight to my nails. I'm not having to fiddle too much with rolling my stamper, right? Because then lining up is always a little bit trickier, especially when you're dealing with like 3 layers. You don't want to have to fiddle. Okay, so that guy's that color, that mid one, and then we're gonna go black at the end. Okay, so there we've got this guy. And he's all just little highlights. Straight to the nail. Can you guys see? Should I zoom in a bit? Maybe I should zoom in a little bit.
Zoom in a little bit.
Okay, let's get this guy down first so he doesn't dry on me. So it's actually pretty obvious where it tucks in. And honestly, if it doesn't tuck in the right place, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit here. Hopefully it won't be too blurry.
No, that's better.
Okay, so now we're grabbing black for this final layer. And this final layer, you can see, is quite heavy, right? There's a lot of polish that's going to be lifted and moved to the nail. So I'm gonna make sure that I give it a really good hard scrape, because I wanna make sure that there's not a whole bunch of extra polish, so we get the fine details. So check that out. Oh, Mac, are you still struggling from your surgery? Okay, well, we're gonna post this. It'll be posted, so you'll be able to come back and revisit once your eyes heal a bit more. Max just had cataract surgery, so. Okay, here we go. So now I'm actually looking at the wing at the top there, and I wanna make sure that that black pops in just the right spot. And then I just go ahead and bloop.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Plop her down. Isn't he so cute? Now don't look at this one because it's the other way. It's like, wait, what's wrong with that one? He's flying upside down. Doesn't look like a bee at all. Okay.
Somebody had a question about this plate.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you did see
Yeah,
that.
I did see that.
Oh.
Okay, so here it is flipped on top of a flower. Okay?
Yeah.
And then here's that little baby one. But don't the yellow stripes go over the black? No, it pops in behind, Mac, and then they just show through. And then here's this little, come on, focus you. Here's the little baby kind of buzzy one on top of this pink flower. And he's the same. And I use the same colors to make him.
Super cool.
Yeah, so no, Mac, those go in behind. And then the yellow just shows through. Like there's a couple little places that show through. And that's one of the reasons why you have to scrape really hard when you're doing that black layer, is to make sure that you get those voids in there so that yellow does peek through. That's why I had to, oh, you were trying to put them on top.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I guess we should have put on the how-to one of the bumblebees. You're so welcome. Oh my goodness. That's why we come and do this anytime. Anytime you have anybody listening, anybody that sees this, if you have a question about any of our images, please don't hesitate to pop it down below and we will pop on and show you how to put it together. Super easy. Yeah. Okay, so that is our bumblebee. our Bumblebee. I love this Bumblebee.
Yeah, so
I like the Save the Bees plate too. But honestly, I have like about 1 million more images that I have that I want to do. I want to do another bee plate. You guys want another bee plate? How are you feeling the bees? Do you want another bee plate? Oh my goodness.
Oh, we also have new launches today.
Oh, we sure do. I've got them right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You betcha.
Awesome.
You betcha. Wait, I say that? No, I do.
So it's 383 Cozy Corner.
Oh yeah, you want to show that first?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Da da da. Love the beads, and yes, another bee plate. Okay. This bee plate is actually a PMC plate. So if you're a PMC member, you can get this guy. If you didn't get him as a member when it launched,
Yeah,
you can still buy them. I think we still have some of these, don't we?
I think
PMC
so.
77. You and I looked the other day.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So this is one of my favorite plates.
Yeah, it's
Honestly, I grab it all the time. I love the daisies and I love the bees, and yeah, it's a really pretty one. So if you aren't a member and want to join, you can always skip a month. If you don't want to buy it every single time we do a launch, you can absolutely skip. But when you're an active member, you can buy any of our previous releases, but you have to be a member. Yeah, okay, we'll go take a look, Stacy, and see if you can find it. It's PMC 77.
Oh, we'll take a look and find out what.
Louise is gonna go take a peek, B, and see which month that was from, so she can search it more easily. Okay, yeah, so back to this guy.
Yes.
This is our brand new launch today, and this guy's called Cozy Corner. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we want people to be able to add polishes and do
Yeah.
a little bit more customizing with the plate of the month. And we've had a lot of people complain about us going every other month, so we're talking about negotiating, maybe doing every month. We're not sure. We'll see, but we'll keep you posted.
Yes.
We'll keep you posted.
Oh, it was May
Oh,
2023.
May 2023. Somebody just actually said.
Susan.
So, of course, Susan. Susan's on the ball. Oh, girl, you're amazing. Susan's always helping us. If there's questions being answered in our VIP on Facebook and all over, Susan is often the one that is giving you guys the answers that you're seeking. So we really, really appreciate you, Susan. You're amazing.
I do have a couple of people with questions.
Okay, let's show this guy and then we'll
sure.
get to questions.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our brand new. This is just launching today.
Cozy Corner.
Cozy Corner. There are so many cool images on this plate. I absolutely love it. So there it is in all of its splendor. And I think did we just launch an ad with that should have gone today, hey? With the, what's it called? Help me out. Argyle. The Argyle? Maybe not. Anyways, I've got a video that's going to go up with this Argyle
Oh, okay.
right away quick.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've been doing some neat content with this plate. So many cool things you can do with this plate. Yeah, Fee, it's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. Just really, really trendy.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
And the prismatic. Oh,
And the prismatic polishes. We have new colors. So, this guy. We've got an aqua.
Well, we have to do it next time.
Wait, do I have all these here? Oh, I've been playing with them. Hold on. That's that one. That guy. So there's 4, yeah? They're whispering over there. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Oh, no, people are asking about doing some troubleshooting on a few different plates.
Okay,
So,
yep, we'll pull it up.
We will try and get to all of them.
Yeah, if we don't get to all of them, we will put it on the docket for next week.
Yeah, PTO 6. So that's a fun little story. PTO
Oh.
6 is actually 236. Yeah, which is just a shimmery white. Oh, here it is. Yeah, and we misnumbered it because we're really pretty. And so there is a 6 in it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. We totally planned that. Yeah. So that's why. So I don't know if when we redo this one, if we'll change it to 6, if we'll leave it 236. Now it's living as 236.
Yeah.
I feel like we just need to do another color and we'll call it 6. Yeah. So here we go. Can't use gel, allergies. Oh, I'm so sorry. Darn gel allergies, it's the worst. But at least we have beautiful polishes and stuff for you to work with still. All right, so there's the new colors, and they fill in the holes nicely with the missing colors. I don't think we're gonna get those in angelic.
No, I don't think so.
We're working on it, but there's challenges with the pigment. So it's, for now, living in the prismatic. So yeah, okay. So those all launched today. So those are available in shops worldwide now, and of course at ClearJellyStamper.com.
Okay, so the first question was with the cherries, the full coverage.
Right.
I do see there's another question with this plate here, itty bitty blooms.
Itty bitty. Okay.
Yeah, and then we also have another question about 306, which I believe is the clouds. And then I have a question. If I'm using lacquer, can I stamp over my top coat, or do I need a sticky base?
Oh no, you can stamp over your top coat.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure it's dry. Stamp over your top coat and then top coat again over top. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what are we asking about on Itty Bitty Blooms? 197?
Itty bitty blooms. Sorry, one sec here. Let me just find it.
That guy. Okay, we know what's the full coverage here on the cherries.
Oh, I'm having problems about a line 1 flower in Itty Bitty Blooms, the one in the right corner, almost the last one.
The right corner, almost the last one. So are we talking the 3 down here or the one above the badge right here? Let me know. Because I know what we need to do here in the cherry. So I'm going to teach you a trick with full coverage. And it works for any full coverage. Have I got a naked one here? I do.
Another question. Okay, no. Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead here with the full coverage cherries.
Number 57 is back in stock. That polish there, so you can should be active in the store.
Good, good, good. Okay, so any full coverage that you're doing, because there's 2 full coverage ones here on our, there's 2 full coverage ones here on our cherry plate. So I will go ahead and do, I don't know which one.
She said above.
The top one?
Yes, I guess.
Sure. Okay, let's do that one. So what I would do is pick a color that is similar to whatever your base color is. So similar, but different enough that you can see it, because you need to be able to see it, because you're going to use it to line up all your extra layers, okay? Another trick when you're doing a full coverage anything is to stay to one side of your image. So I'm staying over here, you can see kind of to the left. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scrape that guy and lift it, get right in behind because it's a super delicate one. So there you can see. Now I'm gonna just clean off the sides here. Now, when I put this down, I'm going to put this down over here so that I'm staying up in that top left corner so that when I'm coming with my next layers, even though I've got a guide here now, I know that I'm gonna be, up to the top left. This is so much fun in the camera, oh my word.
Matt, I don't think we will be doing black for the tops, the longer black. I think we're just gonna stick with white.
Oh, you mean for the covers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few people ask.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. Yeah, we've had a few people ask. They're like, are you gonna do black? I want black. I'm like, oh gosh, okay, well, I mean, that's not hard. Okay, so let's get back to this. We have our, and I don't know if you can see it. I should have really made sure I cleaned my nails first, but there might be a little bit of cuticle oil on there. Okay, so we've got our outline. Stay focused, Debbie, for heaven's sakes. Okay, 247. I'm just grabbing whatever green's in front of me because we're gonna do next here, the greens. Okay, do I have, oh I do. This is the image that we're working on. Sorry, Leslie's trying to answer your questions as we're talking over each other a lot here today. But that's the guy we're trying to do. Okay, so now I'm doing the greens here. So that's the first one. And I'm going to stay up to that top left corner, just like I said, because then it's going to be a little less intimidating when I come to the nail. So right in behind it, scrape and lift. Okay, so now I know. Hold on, I'm gonna come behind the camera so that I can have a fighting chance here of seeing what I'm doing.
And Kathy, I will definitely write a note about your suggestion about the denim jeans plate for larger males. I'm not sure if we can do it or not, but we'll definitely put it down as a suggestion.
Okay, so now I am looking at this spot right here and this spot down here where these leaves are. Okay, so I'm going to line them up best I can. I'm going to slowly work my way towards them. Like that. Once I get those two lined up, I'm just going to trust that everything else will come in, okay? And lay down like so. All right, so now we've got green. Now our next layer is going to be, I think our next layer is red, because this is our cherries. And then that third layer, is like a softer kind of rosy. Okay, so let's do the red first. What am I gonna grab here? 62. 62 is a pretty red. Let's use that guy. Oh, she's stuck. So when it's stuck like that, just go close it a little bit tighter and undo, and usually that will free your cap. Give it a little wiggle here. I don't know, that one looks like it might be needing a bit of thing, but let's try it. We'll move quick so that we don't let it dry too much. It's okay. I think we can do better. Well, hold on. That top one may not even be part of it. No, it's not going to be part of it. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my cherries. I've got that one up there that's only part of it, and then the three in the center. So that should help me to line that up. I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. That's why that going to the left is a nice trick. I'm not convinced that I'm in the right spot though, because one of them's pink, one of them's red. Okay. I think it's that circle one right there. Let's go with that. We'll see how it goes. So that's another thing I suggest when you're 2 stamps in, is if you're liking those first 2 stamps, you know you've got them in the right place and where you like them, then go ahead and put a top coat on, especially if you're dealing with gel. Go ahead and put a top coat on, and then it's going to seal in those first 2 so that you don't have to go back. If you put on a layer and you're like, oh gosh, that is not in the right spot, or I'm just not happy with that, then you can go back without having to go all the way back. All right.
Stacy, I read it wrong too. I thought she said camo too. It's cameo. Like
cameo.
a locket.
Oh, you know what? So on the brand new postage stamp plate, I think there's some shapes. I think there's some shapes that are similar to cameo. If not, then I'm thinking of the one that we're working on. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Get distracted. 164 is what I'm using for this color.
Stacy, you're right. LC45. I think Louise just went to go get it.
Okay, so now let's see if I can line these guys up. So what am I missing? I'm missing 2 cherries right there, and that guy looks like he wants to play with him. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Yeah, because that lines up down there. That lines up there. I'm not gonna lie, this is a tricky one. I don't feel like I'm in the right place. Okay, so I've got 2 up here that need to be filled, and I've got 2 over here that need to be filled. So there's 2 and there's 2. So I'm just gonna trust that those guys are hitting the right spots. And get that pushed down. That looks good. Okay, so we're getting there. Now we've done the 1, 2, 3 and got all our colors on. Now we're ready to come back with that outline that we put down first in that color that was similar to our base color. we're ready to come back with that guy and finish everything off. So I'm just gonna give a quick little rub down here, make sure that this guy has nothing in it. So I can come and pick that up without any problems. I'm gonna clean off my stamper. Okay, let's do black so that it pops. There we go. So staying to the left, making sure that we have a fighting chance to get her lined up. Right in behind because she's fine. Look at that. Super fun. Okay, so I would definitely, at this point, I would definitely put a top coat on this before I come with this, because once you put this guy down, that's it. You're done. Okay, so I can see where these guys are supposed to go. I'm gonna adjust from way up above just a little bit. And I've decided that I like that. Adjusting there, making sure that my greens line up, making sure that my cherries line up as best as possible. And give this a good roll. And there we go. Just got to clean up my here. So because I'm wearing gel, what I would do now is just put on my gel top coat, give it a cure, probably free up these just a little bit down here. Give it a cure, and then I would just wipe the whole nail afterwards so that I don't have to fiddle around cleaning that off.
Super cute.
So there you go. I hope that helped. That trick with putting down the outline first pretty much works with any of these layered images that we're playing with, just to give you that basically outline, right? The roadmap.
Debbie, can you just show this to Holly under the, like, just
Oh, is this the cameo type one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is one we did with Susie like a long time ago, and there's cameo ones on here. Those pretty oval ones with a bit of a frame. So LC45, and that gives you a perfect cameo. There's even the little people. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Now, did we figure out which one of the ones we're doing on the itty bitty?
Itty bitty. So itty bitty.
The bottom left, but I wasn't sure if it was the bottom left or the one above.
But I don't know
Okay,
if
so the one above. So I know what she's talking about. Yep, that should work. Think. Okay, so you're talking about this guy, is my assumption, the one that was above. Okay, which is,
Great thing. Oh, yeah.
okay, which is this guy on our, I feel like it's this one. Yes, and there's a little bit of a center. Okay, so I feel like it's this guy. So let's go ahead and pick our colors. Now that's something I like to do when I'm doing a watercolor type, where am I gonna put this guy? A watercolor type, actually I'm just gonna take this off because it's really messy on my cuticles. A watercolor type floral. My rule of thumb is pick 3 colors of a similar shade. So let's just go pink because I've got a couple here. And let's go with a really dark one. Ooh, there's a shimmery one. Let's try that. Okay, so let's go with these 3 colors. What you're gonna do is you've picked a dark, a medium, and a light. I'm going to start with the mid color, okay? So that in this case is 164. The light color is 68. And the dark one is 53, and it's a bit of a shimmer. So let's see how the dynamic that little shimmer will add to this flower. Okay, so we're gonna do the base first, and we're doing that in that mid-range. Okay, so scrape, get right in behind, nice and light, because it's the same as doing something fine, right? It's a bit of a larger surface. So one scrape, nice and light over top, so you can pick that guy up all in one go with no missing pieces. Okay, I'm gonna come straight off the plate. We'll go right in the middle of that nail so it's easy for you to see. And now decide, do you want to go dark first or light first? Let's try it with the dark first for that second layer. And it's got the shimmer as well, so this should be pretty. And then we're gonna come with that lighter one, and it's gonna be our highlights. So this one's a tiny bit sheer. Let's see how that translates here. Oh, I think I should have cleaned up just a little bit more. Okay, so now we got that down. Look how we've already got a little bit of definition now in that flower. Now with this one, there is another layer here that we could put in the center. So why don't we pop a little bit of yellow. Here, let me bring this up and show you what I'm talking about. This little guy right here can go right in that center part to just give it a little bit of different definition. And now that we've got this guy down, we know where that goes, right? Okay. I'm trying to go away so I don't have to clean this guy up. Now, if you look here, you can see that there's a little spot right in there where this guy's gonna pop in, like so. And now we're ready for that final layer here that's just above the badge, just above the ClearJellyStamper badge. And it's going to be our highlights. So clean up all that extra stuff there. And now I'm going to go right over top of that yellow that I just put there because I don't want it to be dominant. And there's our flower. So I want to do something a little bit fun and show you if we go the opposite. So if we pick, and this is why these watercolor flowers are so much fun. So let's start again with the mid. Let's see if I can get away with not cleaning this and picking these up. Well, no, in one swipe. Ah, look at that. Still nice and sharp. Okay, so I'm going to put that on this nail right here so you can see it. And now we're going to go mid, or sorry, highlight instead of that darker color. Now the darker color in this case is a shimmer. And we'll pick that guy up and put him down. Oh. Sometimes we need the sticky pad to get off the extra bits. Okay, so it's pretty obvious where this guy rolls in. All right, we're gonna use that same yellow in that little spot in the center there. Like that. We need some music in the background, hey? Just me breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see where that little opening is there. As long as we're semi-focused here. Kind of disappears with that light, doesn't it? Okay, and now we're gonna go with the dark, AKA shimmer here, as this last image. I mean, when you picture all the different color possibilities, combinations, just playing with these colors, it's endless. Okay, so I want that yellow to poke through that a little bit. So I'm gonna pop that right there. So there's the first. Oh, these aren't as close together as I hoped they would be. No, I cannot contort. I'll take a picture and put them side by side. But yeah, it just changes it up ever so slightly when you change the layer, color, order. Okay? Play with the shears too. Shears are a lot of fun with the watercolor stuff. Okay, hopefully that helps. Hopefully I was doing the right image.
Yes, you were.
Okay, good.
Do you have more time, or do you want to?
We've got time for one more.
Okay, so this is, okay.
What have we got time for? Oh, what's my stack over here? Well, I think we've gone through most everything. Okay, we've got, what do we want to do on the cloud? Because you said cloud,
Yeah,
right?
it's this one here.
Okay. All right, all right.
Do you want me to put
Well, no, I should have one, don't I?
No, we can find it.
It's in your stash.
Check in the pink.
Angel, we're gonna try to do this cloud plate for you here. Just
Give us a sec here. We got to find mine because I don't want to open it up.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's for Christmas.
Because I know we just did a demo with the cloud not too long ago. So there's
No,
got to
I
be
look-
one.
I look
You look
there.
there? There's got to be one around here somewhere. Gotta be one around here somewhere. No? Okay, well, that's okay. Let's just peel one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's just peel it.
Oh, look at that. Brand spanking new. All right, so it's this guy that we're talking about. Now I just gotta find him. Oh, right in the center.
Yeah.
Right in the center. Okay, so depending, these big long ones like this, I always picture using over like a couple or 3 nails. So let's go ahead and put him right above this really pretty flower that we just did. And he can be up in the sky. Now I'm gonna use, let's use the colors that Carly's used here. So she's used blue and blue. You're looking forward to your haul. Oh, hi, Mac. Okay. Every once in a while I peek to see if I'm in frame and I can't help but read your messages. Okay, so this you can do blue on blue, just like she's done here, or you can start experimenting with different shades as well. So actually, why don't we do that? Let's do a shimmer. We just had 236 out here, so that's a shimmery white. And where's my number 2? Nope, that's 34. I just need to find my solid white. Right here. Good grief, Debbie. Stuff all over the place. Okay, so let's do, how do I want this to look? Let's go the main part of it, just a flat white.
Shifting colors, Max said.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty too. Maybe we'll use that instead of the shimmer. Where did I put my scrapers? There we go. I'm cleaning up way too well here. Okay, so got that lifted. Clean off all the little extras. Now we got to decide which part of this guy we want on here. Ooh, and I like that bubbly part. That's right there. Now, see how I've popped that down on the one nail? You could go, I don't have room on my nails, but you could go to the next nail beside. So if I had done this on my middle nail and then go over to this next nail and then pop down what's left so that you can actually continue it onto that next nail. So if you had 3 nails that you were doing almost like a little scene on, it would travel across all 3, right? Because it's quite wide. Okay, so we've got that part down. Now do we want to pull this blue? Why don't we try the shifting color and see if it shows? If not, we'll just go over top of it with a normal shimmer. So this is PT05, and it's got the little blue hue to it. So we're gonna use that as our outline. We'll see if it shows up enough. And pick it up. Oh, look at that. That color, so pretty. All these shifting ones just, I find them mesmerizing. Okay, so I am going to come over here to this one and pop this guy over top, because that's where he's gonna go and finish off. And then we know that this guy is gonna continue on right here. And it goes on top, up above, and just gives a little bit of detail. Yeah, it doesn't show up a heck of a lot on this guy, on this pointer one, but I think it shows up pretty nicely on here.
Oh, the shifting color.
Somewhat. Yeah, no, we can do better. Let's actually pull a gray, something that you're gonna be able to see on camera here, and do this outline again.
I think, Mac was talking about the shifting color, these guys.
Oh, the darker ones. Not the prismatic. She said shifting color.
Yeah.
She knows what she's talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. Okay, so let's just do gray for now for the sake of being able to see it on my nail. Pick up all those little extra bits. Okay, so crawling around behind the camera. You know, we should do like a behind the scenes one with like the contorting that I do to get behind this camera. Oh goodness. Okay, so this guy, like I say, is just gonna pop in along the top. Like that. And he's just gonna give that cloud a bit of definition on the top. Yeah, it's super light. Yeah, you can see this better than the prismatic for sure. But that just gives your cloud a bit of definition. Would definitely look a lot prettier on a blue background.
Yeah. Does that help, Angel?
Does that help? Is that what you were looking for? In the midst of my florals?
I was gonna say there's a lot of florals there.
That one's a little weird. Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just kind of that topper to the color. You just gotta play with your colors a little bit. Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. So any other questions while we're here? We got time for one more quick one. If not, then we'll just say have an awesome weekend. Angel, oh, my pleasure. Anytime. Have an awesome weekend. Go check this guy out. Oh my goodness, the cute stuff we can do with this plate. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Yeah, there's a bunch of really fun ones coming this summer. Lots of stuff we're excited to share with you guys. All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah,
have an
until
awesome
next
day. Yeah, and if you think of anything you want to see or find out about, you can always message the girls. But honestly, just comments below here is probably the best place, and we'll make sure that we get to your questions as quickly as we can.
All right.
See you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.